Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Ryan. What channel am I uploading this on? Schizophrenic Ryan, Paranoid Schizophrenic Ryan. It is Tuesday, July 12th, 2022. And it's 11:46 a.m. in the morning. It's not fair that I'm Brian George Bear, and people assumed I wasn't even real. I don't know. Well, today is Tuesday the 12th. It's July 12th, 2022. Since today is Tuesday, that means my first girlfriend, Alicia, works today. Brian, that I did things with only on one day when I was young, is former military. I had 5 girlfriends and a first kiss when I was 7 or 8. Over at my Aunt Sherry's house with a girl named Emma. And then I had a first girlfriend named Alicia when I was 13 or 14. But Alicia cheated on me with a boy named Austin. And then I texted her black friend Bria, and she was like, "Yeah, Alicia cheated on you." And then I got with my second girlfriend, Brooke. Her name is Brooke Dirks. And Brooke gave me a blowjob. And I ate her out. And then I was with a third black girlfriend named Tanya that died sometime about 4 or 5 years ago. A fourth one named Nadia, who was Christian, and she didn't give me sex. And then I fingered my fifth girlfriend, Sabrina, at my 17th birthday party. And then from the time until I was 17 until I was 20 or 21, I was with a guy that gets disability for scoliosis. Um, and I don't know if he gets disability for other mental health issues. But he gets disability for scoliosis. I get disability because I'm a schizophrenic. Um, so I had a boyfriend with scoliosis, and then my dad has rheumatoid arthritis. And see, I have one self-harm scar from where I cut myself one day when this boy stole from me. And I'm never going to hear from my ex-boyfriend again, but that's fine. I don't even like him as my ex-boyfriend because he was mentally disturbed. And he tortured frogs and things like that because he was mentally disturbed. So I don't really ever care if I talk to him again. I talked to this boy named Kelly J. Caldwell that I did things with only on one day when I was 20 or 21 after my one boyfriend. And then 9 months ago I had a girlfriend with black hair. I used to have conversations with this guy named Adam in Florida that knew my ex-boyfriend. I went like 3 years without sex before I got with this girl named Alexis that I was with about a year and a half ago. And see, and see, there was a boy that went to my alternative school, named Dan Reichley, that has an Instagram account and a Facebook that I'll link. And he wears backwards hats and things like that. And I had my first threesome when I was 20 or 21 with my friend James. And we did like 20 or 21 of them. Well, no, me and James did 13 or 14. And then me and this boy named Alex did like 22. And then me and this boy named Ryan did 3. And then I had a girlfriend with black hair. 9 months ago, me and my friend Austin did 5 or 6. Well, my girlfriend with black hair. So me and my friend Austin did 5 or 6 on my girlfriend with black hair. And this boy named Noah had sex with my girlfriend and I watched. I really don't like my ex-boyfriend because he has scoliosis, and to cope with his issues he would torture animals, which makes me sick. On one channel I opened up, I wrote down that he raped me, and he hasn't commented on my YouTube that I've opened up, even though I wanted to talk to him. But I really don't like this guy because he tortured animals. And see, I never tortured animals, but because I'm a schizophrenic, I looked at his animal torture videos like they were pretend or not real, because I'm a schizophrenic person. I've been in 3 psychoses as a paranoid schizophrenic. And I've had 2 seizures for my Tourette syndrome. See, with my Tourette syndrome, I don't really say cuss words very often, unless I'm real angry. I've gotten in fights with this boy that was a purple belt and I'm a yellow belt. I have a friend named Brian that has borderline. I thought I had borderline at one point. But I'm just a schizophrenic person. I don't have dissociative identities. I just am a paranoid schizophrenic. Um, I'm 30, and sometime when I was 26 is when this boy attempted to rape me when I was real drunk. And see, I've never really gone to parties. But I like when I have sex with girls. And I like when I talk to guys about girls and things like that. Because I've done threesomes. And I've had girls, because I'm 7.5, almost 8. And I've had girls suck me off more than other dudes. There were 5 down there. And really, I talked to fake catfish accounts, and I was a revenge porn victim once on my one Facebook. And really, my black friend died sometime about 3 years ago. And I don't like Brian, who is my next door neighbor, that I did things with only on one day. I don't talk to my first girlfriend, Alicia, anymore. But I talk to my 5th girlfriend, Sabrina. And sometime, just the other day, I sent my black friend some money. And I have a friend named Carl on my James Corona Facebook, who is black, that I sent some money to. And sometime when I was, 8 or 9, I went into my dad's room and found a gay porno called Buddy Love. And see, I don't feel that my ex-boyfriend counts, because it was the result of my dad not buying me a car and a license. From the time until I was 17, until I was 20, then my dad did not buy me a car. I sat in his house and couldn't make a girlfriend. And I would talk to these catfish accounts. They would tell me to do things in order for sex, and I would turn them down because they're fake. And no, I could not make a girlfriend. And I liked a mixed girl named Kelly when I was young. They played the violin when I was 12. And see, I just like to have sex with girls, listen to rap music like Eminem and things like that. And this artist called Damon Dash or Damon Winning, and things like that. And really, on my personal Facebook, there are 12 people that are real out of my 3,000 friends, and 17 or 18 of them that don't like me anymore, which makes me believe in a girl with black hair that follows me around all the time with a butcher knife and a gun. And my dad hired this treatment team for me that was real mean. And sometime about 2 years ago, my second threesome stole from me and brought bed bugs in my house. And sometime when I was 17 years old, there was this old woman that made 2 slander pages about me when I was 17. So I posted her slander pages. Because this woman is an old transvestite that went to gay bars and got her shit kicked by people. There was a drag queen that drew attention to my psychosis on Twitter. And all my videos had 5 dislikes on them at a time. On one channel I opened up, on one channel it's a stream of mostly likes and some dislikes. On one channel I opened up, because on my channel I wrote down, first of all, people know who I am. Second of all, I will not say I'm gay or bisexual. Third of all, I was raped by this person. And I wrote down that my black friend died from the coronavirus. And I wrote down that my second threesome is able to sleep with girls. And I wrote down that no, I will not say I'm gay. I wrote down that there was this guy on this slander page that has 10,000 views, named Gary, that wanted to have a threesome with me and my ex-boyfriend. I wrote down that I had my first threesome when I was 20 or 21 with my friend James. And me and him did 12 or 13. And me and this boy named Alex did 22. And me and this boy named Ryan did 3, and 9 months ago I had a girlfriend with black hair. I was one of the most popular boys in my alternative school because Victor was my best friend, who is this boy with black hair and green eyes that is a pyro. And really my situation was tied into Jeffree Star and Chris Crocker and Johnny Boy XO. And I had my first date when I was 16 or 17 with a girl named Shelby. And Shelby and her evil friend photoshopped a picture that said Shelby and Ryan had matched made in hell. My first girlfriend, Alicia, cheated on me. And this one girl I was with cheated on me with 8 or 9 boys. And she would text them, and towards the end, she was supposed to be dating me again. And me and this Russian boy that did 12 or 13, did 22 threesomes on her. She would kiss on him in front of me. And she would compliment my first threesome, but I don't really let that bother me, because I wanted to. And I wanted her to like my friend James, because having threesomes with James were awesome. And I was told by this guy named Jeff McGaney, or Storms Wild, that is a people coincidence person, with Jeffree Star, the singer and makeup guy. I was told that James doesn't like me. And then my second girlfriend, Brooke Dirks, on the slander page made by this old transvestite woman, where it wrote down that I'm a homosexual and I live with a drag queen. See, with this guy that was my ex-boyfriend that gets disability for scoliosis and being disturbed, I would always close my eyes whenever I would perform oral sex on him. And I would never stare at him and think of my 2 girlfriends in school, named Alicia or Brooke. Because Alicia, Brooke, and Shelby's psychology happened before I met him. With Alicia, Brooke, and Shelby's psychology, Alicia cheated on me with a boy named Austin, and I only fingered her. And then my second girlfriend, Brooke Dirks, gave me a blowjob, and I fingered her and ate her out. And then Shelby photoshopped a picture that said Shelby and Ryan had matched made in hell. So with my one boyfriend, I would always think of Alicia or Brooke. And then I had a girlfriend with black hair 9 months ago. And my one boyfriend knew Jeffree Star, Chris Crocker, and Kara. And after we broke up because I couldn't find love with females, I did things with a boy named Kelly J. Caldwell only on one day after him, who is friendly because Kelly is an animal torturer. And I'm 30, and I felt like my second threesome would put things about me on this slander page called Rip Off Report. And my ex-boyfriend's slander page has about 10,000 page views. But when I opened up my channel, I wrote down that I believe in a girl with black hair that follows me around all the time with a butcher knife and a gun, because of the 11 people out of my 4,000 friends on my Facebook that are real, and about the 17 or 18 of them that don't like me anymore. The doctors or psychologists can watch this, can meet them and interact with them, even though I'm sitting here making this on my paranoid schizophrenic Ryan channel for those who study schizophrenia and schizoaffective disorder. With my one boyfriend, he was a drag queen, and he was famous, and he made videos. And I'm never going to hear from him again because he hasn't commented on my YouTube. And there was a girl that was named Jasmine with a sister named Brandy. And I had my first threesome with James when I was 20 or 21. And threesomes with him were fun. And no, my first girlfriend, Alicia, did not give me sex. She didn't give me a blowjob because I peed in the woods. So she didn't want to suck my dick, even though I wiped my dick, and she didn't give me a blowjob. So Alicia didn't suck my dick. And in my mom's house, I had cats, like a Rottweiler and a dog, and things like that. And I talk to guys on my Facebook, and I try and make friends with them, and I send them videos of me having sex with this girl with blonde hair named Alexis I was with a year and a half ago. And I have stomach problems where I throw up. And see, I don't go to bars and try and talk to girls. Because girls don't like me. And my dads were just real evil. And I didn't care if I went to jail for 5 or 6 years for posting this old woman slander pages. I don't know. Well, this is going on 24 minutes. Let's see, what am I uploading this on? This is going on 24 minutes. I have 5 subscribers on here. I uploaded a video yesterday. 10 hours ago. So I'm gonna call this Schizophrenic Ryan Paranoid Schizophrenic 12:10 p.m. show. And this is going on 25 minutes almost. And it's 12:10 p.m. And it's July 12th, 2022. So I'm gonna call this Paranoid Schizophrenic, Schizophrenic Ryan, Paranoid Schizophrenic Ryan, 12:10 p.m. show. I hope everybody has a good Tuesday, July 12th, 2022. From Ryan George Fair, or Paranoid Schizophrenic Ryan. Like I said, this is going on 26 minutes. And it's July 12th, 2022. So hope everybody's good. Much love and peace to everybody from Ryan.